Folks, it's really pathetic sometimes whenever I hear Donald Trump talks, because I already know, as many other people listening to this man, if you've been following this man, you know that he's just going to just spew lies and lies and lies and conspiracy theories all over whenever he's in front of the camera. Hey folks, John here. Thank you for tuning in and welcome back once again to This World, My Take, where the headlines meet real talk. How you guys doing, folks? I hope you had a great weekend and you had fun this weekend and you spent a whole lot of time with your loved ones. I thank you for stopping by and checking out what I have to say. And I would like to beg you to help the platform grow. I do see you people subscribing and I appreciate the comments that everybody's leaving. It's so good, positive or negative. I would like you to share your mind down the comment section. So do hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and turn on your notification so that whenever I do drop something, you get notified first. So let's get into why we are here today. Folks, I would like to say this. With the constant fact checks and the constant calling on this man to actually release the Epstein file, Donald Trump and his administration, they are starting to look like, I don't even know what the right word is. They are just beat, and it has shown that this is that final thing, that conspiracy theory that would actually put this man to his knees. So Donald Trump is in Scotland, and he's visiting Scotland for his own selfish purposes, because I do know that this man is not in Scotland for anything that will benefit the American people. I know that for a fact. And while he's in Scotland, he meets up with von der Leyen, Ursula von der Leyen, another terrible politician who is just bad news for the European continent. But I'm not going to talk about her today. And during this meeting, this man gave a speech which it is just filled with nothing but lies and just stupidity. I mean, this man just goes further to prove to the world that he is as dumb as a rock. Man, I know some of Trump supporters will come down the comment section and trying to bust my bubbles and everything and just say funny things about whatever it is that we are saying. But how do you explain that the leader of the free world, the leader of a one superpower, because folks, if you've not been reading, America is losing that position already. The leader would be this dumb and this stupid to talk about something it is obvious that he knows nothing about. I'm not going to say much. I want you to watch this.
And the other thing I say to Europe, we will not allow a windmill to be built in the United States. They're killing us. They're killing the beauty of our scenery, our valleys, our beautiful plains, and I'm not talking about airplanes. I'm talking about beautiful plains, beautiful areas in the United States. And you look up and you see windmills all over the place. It's a horrible thing. It's the most expensive form of energy. It's no good. They're made in China, almost all of them. When they start to rust and rot in 8 years, you can't really turn them off. You can't bury them. They won't let you bury the propellers, the props, because there's a certain type of fiber that doesn't go well with the land. That's what they say. The environmentalists say you can't bury them because the fiber doesn't go well with the land. In other words, if you bury it, it will harm our soil. The whole thing is a con job. It's very expensive. And in all fairness, Germany tried it, and wind doesn't work. You need subsidy for wind, and energy should not need subsidy. With energy, you make money. You don't lose money. But more important than that is it ruins the landscape. It kills the birds. They're noisy. You have a certain place in the Massachusetts area that over the last 20 years had 1 or 2 whales wash ashore. And over the last short period of time, they had 18. Okay? Because it's driving them loco. It's driving them crazy. Now, windmills will not come. It's not going to happen in the United States. And it's very expensive, and I would love to see. Today I'm playing the best course, I think, in the world, Turnberry. Even though I own it, it's probably the best course in the world, right? And I look over the horizon and I see 9 windmills. It's like right at the end of the 18th. I said, isn't that a shame? What a shame. You have the same thing all over Europe in particular. You have windmills all over the place. Some of the countries prohibit it, but people ought to know that these windmills are very destructive. They're environmentally unsound, just the exact opposite. Because the environmentalists, they're not really environmentalists. They're political hacks. These are people that they almost want to harm the country. But you look at these beautiful landscapes all over the world. Many countries have gotten smart. They will not allow it. They will not. It's the worst form of energy, the most expensive form of energy. But windmills should not be allowed. And the other thing I say to Europe, we will not allow a windmill to be built in the United States. They're killing us. They're killing the beauty of our scenery, our valleys, our beautiful plains. And I'm not talking about airplanes. I'm talking about beautiful plains, beautiful areas in the United States. And you look.
Why does Donald Trump think that anybody would like correlate? Like just when you talk about windmill, nobody's going to think about the airplane. Dumbo, why are you trying to explain yourself? Like, this man knows that he's been ridiculed so bad and he's been called out on his bullshit that he needs to start explaining himself and anything. Like, I'm not talking about plane. I'm talking about a violation plane. And this man is talking about windmill. Just listen to the garbage that comes out from this man's mouth.
And you see windmills all over the place. It's a horrible thing. It's the most expensive form of energy. It's no good. They're made in China, almost all of them. When they start to rust and rot in 8 years, you can't really turn them off. You can't bury them. They won't let you bury them.
They're made in China. So many countries around the world now, they can make windmill. It's not just about China. Of course, we know that you always try to demonize China because China is going up. The economy of China is going to be the next superpower of this world. Matter of fact, they are already placing themselves for that. Okay? They're already placing themselves for that. And for this man to say that windmills start getting rust about 8 years. Now, I don't know what kind of education this man has. But for this man to be that president of the leader of the free world, bro, I'm telling you, it's really disgusting and it's really frightful to think that this man doesn't know that. Windmills have 20 to 25 years lifespan. It's crazy.
Propellers, the props, because there's a certain type of fiber that doesn't go well with the land. That's what they say. The environmentalists say you can't bury them because the fiber doesn't go well with the land. In other words, if you bury it, it will harm our soil. The whole thing is a con job. It's very expensive. And in all fairness, Germany tried it, and wind doesn't work. You need subsidy for wind and energy.
The whole thing is a con job. Yes, you are a con. We know that. How does anybody really listen to this man and feels like, oh, this is the leader of the free world. This is an intelligent, smart person. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to break down some of these men's dumb things, some of the dumb things that Donald Trump just said about the windmill situation. Now, I'm trying to check on some. And the first thing that I want to talk about is the lifespan of windmills. We call them the wind turbines. The lifespan of a wind turbine is actually 20 to 25 years of operation. So the fact that he's talking about 8 years, ladies and gentlemen, this man is just lying through his teeth. And of course, you can tell that he really doesn't know what he's talking about because he keeps looking left and right like he wants somebody to say, yes, that's right, and so on and so forth. It just goes to show how dumb this man is. And he talks about the cost of building windmills. Of course, roughly 1.3 to 2.2 million per megawatt of capacity. Let me say this. A single large turbine can actually generate 2 to 3 megawatts and can cost about 3 to 6 million to install it. But this is the beautiful thing though with windmills. When you install it, it can be there operational for 20 to 25 years. Think about that. You spend 6 million and it lasts for 20 to 25 years. Now, I don't know how this man does his calculations and thinks about it's very expensive. And the fact that this man can call renewable and sustainable, a form of renewable and sustainable energy to be a con job just because this man doesn't want to learn. His brain is just so small that he doesn't understand that the world is already moving towards this direction. And let me say, when we talk about sustainable and renewable energy, windmill is an infinite source of that. We are never going to run out of it. Unlike coal, oil, gas, wind energy is actually renewable. It makes it reliable for a long period of time. Folks, I'm going to end the vlogs by asking you, do you really think that this man is that smart? Like, does he understand how renewable energy works? Does he really understand how windmill works? Or he just wanted to sound like he is smart, whereas he's actually dumb, just like his base, the MAGA nation? Folks, this world is complicated. We will keep talking about it. And please do not forget to help support the channel. Hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up so that I know that you like what we're doing. Stay blessed and have a great week.